It is the probing question. Now, is this a torture device or grilling gadget? We'll get into that in just a second. And our secret ingredient.
It's worth fighting back the tears for, Bill.
GrateTV gets started right now. From the birthplace of American barbecue, the low country of South Carolina, it's another episode of GrateTV. And thank you to everybody that has subscribed on, I'm going to show off the Apple today, on iTunes. It's you're out there. So we have subscribers, so
we get to imbibe.
Cheers.
If you subscribe. I'm drinking Thomas Creek today from Greenville, South Carolina. Great beer, very malty, very hoppy.
This is a Fat Tire brand, Skinny Dip.
Excellent stuff. Cheers, like everybody.
That's out of Greenville?
Greenville, South Carolina. That's what it says.
And what's the alcohol content on there?
12.5. By the time we get done with this, I'll be sauced up.
I like that one. Next episode, I'm going to try and get that.
Tasty.
Jack Waybor is with us. He's the three-time South Carolina state champion of barbecue. I'm Bill West with barbecuetricks.com. Always, you can send either one of us email, jack@gratetv.com or bill@gratetv.com. Simple as that. And friend us at Facebook.
That's right.
We just started a new thing. We're trying to get people to send us your great plates.
Send us a great plate. We'll post it up, put your best meat on a plate, decorate it up nice, give it to me, and I'll go ahead and get you on the Facebook page, put your name up there. It'll be great.
We'll just take a picture of it. Yeah. You don't even have to be too fancy.
Do it on the grill if you want.
You got a story behind it. We'll get into one of those a little bit later on. First off, let's get to the first question here today. I'm sorry I didn't shave, by the way.
You look kind of scruffy today, Bill. Must have been that cruise.
I have a couple. I got a while to go before I can get the rubber band.
There you go. Get the chin tail going.
From John Knoll of Tecumseh,
I think it is.
Kansas. He says, okay, what's the best way to cut a brisket? Do you separate? So the brisket's got a flat and a point.
That's right.
Do you separate the point from the flat, slice the flat and chop the point, or do you turn the point into burnt ends?
That's a great question, John, and I'm really glad you wrote in and asked. The brisket does come in two pieces. There's a flat and a point. It comes in a complete primal called a Packer brisket. So that's the Packer cut when you go to the store and buy it.
You don't even see those very much, do you?
You can get them in your local discounter. We buy them all the time there in Sam's Wholesale as well. That's where I buy mine. And you want to make sure that, of course, you're buying choice meat. We talked about that in a previous show. Make sure you're buying the best meat that you can buy, that you can get a hold of. And when you cook the piece of meat whole with the flat connected to the point, and when it gets done and when you're resting it, after it rests for its period of time, you go ahead and separate the flat from the point, and then you usually slice the flat. Now you want to make sure you turn it, the flat, and slice it against the grain, 90 degrees from the grain, and you can see how the grain runs in the meat. It will run one way or another. But a brisket's kind of tricky because about halfway through the cut, it'll take a turn on you. So you got to make sure your knife takes the same turn. And then I usually go ahead, because my family loves burnt ends, I'll go ahead and take and cube up the burnt ends and go ahead and put the point back on the cooker again and render the rest of the fat out, and that will make the burnt ends. But you got to cube them up and add the delicious sauce that you have laying around
the
for
point is like, isn't that like some of the best? It's like, it's real marbled, right?
Yes, it's got a lot of fat in it, Bill.
So typically, like now, you'll go to, we have Publix here.
Correct.
You just see like this small flat.
Right.
And that's like all you
buy
get.
a flat, and it costs you a bunch of money to buy a flat now. They raised the price of the flat.
And how much different is that from like a flank?
It's a lot different.
It looks the same with the grain, right?
Yeah, but a flank comes from a different cut on the meat. The brisket is actually from the chest of the animal. That's the breast piece on the beef, where the flank is not that cut.
Okay.
It's a different cut.
All right. So anyway, as far as the point goes, do your own thing?
Do your own thing. A lot of times I'll go ahead and shred the point as well and make marinated beef, which all you do is take the point, shred it up, add your delicious liquid to it, and serve it on a bun. If you want a suggestion for the bun, thin slice of Vidalia onion, sour pickle, roll it up in a piece of paper, let it sit for a little while. Delicious. You can't beat it. Without a doubt, one of the better things you can do with a brisket.
Add your delicious liquid.
Delicious liquid is an important item.
Our website this week, CarolinaBarbecueTalk.com. I figured you'd like. You're involved with this.
I am.
Right?
CarolinaBarbecueTalk.com is a great place to go. It's a chat forum, more or less. A lot of friends up there from the South Carolina Cookers Associations, if you want to call it that. A lot of the Carolina cookers are in there. We have a good time up there. Certainly get on that board, and you can talk to me and all the other South Carolina cookers. I'm on there regularly. They call me Jack W on that board.
Jack W. Okay. CarolinaBBQTalk.com. Do they do a podcast or something?
They do not do a podcast. They should, though, and we're ready to do it for them.
Okay. Our gadget this week.
I got the gadget down here.
Part of this thing. I just figured we'd do something for our gadget. Obviously, this is
obviously a rotisserie, huh?
Yeah. Do you use this? You use rotisseries very often?
I don't, but I want one. I don't have a grill that I can put a rotisserie on, but I need to buy one.
I've loved using this because it's just so easy to do, like a chicken.
Right.
And the only real tip I have, you got to find one thing you got to watch is you have to have it centered pretty good over your grill. So
right.
I'll notch it. I'll draw a little. I took a little Sharpie and
I see that.
Marked the points. But you got to get everything real tight, and use pliers and these get hot. But it's so easy.
It's got a counterbalance over here, but it looks like that's
I still don't
designed for maybe keeping it level of some kind. I don't know.
Yeah, I think
you can move it up and down there a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know exactly. I should know this. I've given advice about people tightening this up and actually countering it to counterbalance
right.
a wobbly chicken or something on there, but I'm not exactly sure, quite honestly. But counterbalance will help to.
It certainly can't be hard, Bill, and rotisserie chicken is excellent. If you get a chance to rotisserie chicken, I believe in it. It gets the fat away from the bird and gets it onto the trays rather than hanging around within the bird itself.
Or turkey, whatever you want.
Or turkey, yeah. Poultry.
Or anything.
I imagine you could probably put a nice little ham on there.
Well,
I've
seen like Boston butts and stuff like that.
Sure.
On top of that.
I can see it. There's the motor.
Real good. You can get them for almost all grills these days. But.
Excellent stuff right here.
All right, rotisserie.
Rotisseries.
Right. Gadget of the week.
Excellent stuff.
All right, our secret ingredient. Oh, before we get to that, secret ingredient.
You can cry about it, huh?
Yeah.
Secret ingredient. We have a secret ingredient. Surely it's around here somewhere. Secret ingredient today is the onion. We talked about garlic in one of our last shows, and the onion is very similar to garlic. Mm-hmm. And you can do pretty much anything with an onion that you can do with a piece of garlic. I have seen it dried. I've seen it diced. I've seen it sliced. I've seen it minced. I've seen it 100 different ways. They have onion salt. They have onion powder. Onion, and you can use it in so many different ways and change it. It is so versatile. But I got to tell you, Bill, I haven't found a person who doesn't like an onion in some form or another.
Yeah.
A lot of times you get people who don't like to see onion on their hamburger because they don't like the crunch, or they don't like onion because it's sauteed and it gives them a different mouthfeel than they're used to. But if you put a little onion powder in there, most everybody I know likes onion. So
I'm not sure if this is a sweet onion or Vidalia.
That's got a Vidalia look to it. It's got that flat, round look, yeah.
How much different is the Vidalia?
The Vidalia is grown in, it's all where they're grown in, the soil they're grown in, the acidity, and so on and so forth. The Vidalia onion is a great onion. The Texas onion, what they call a 1030, I think, is a great onion too.
A 1030?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's how they're all. It's the name of the onion itself. The name slips me for the Texas onion and what they call it. But the Vidalia onion is grown in Vidalia. It's grown in a certain acidity of soil. Therefore, it makes the onion much more milder, much sweeter.
They've got their stuff together as far as the marketing goes.
Vidalia's got it.
They're doing it like through Shrek and so. But it's a good onion, sweet. And I know our family swears by them.
Certainly. And use onion, onion powder, onion salt, and so on and so in your rubs. And they have granulated onion. See, we talked about all this stuff with garlic. It's the same way with an onion. Put it in your rub. Put it in your, in your secret ingredients at the house. Everybody will love it. It'll be very recognizable. Very good for you too.
What about a red onion? What's the difference?
Red onion brings a pepper overtone to it, a black peppery kind of overtone. So that's why you see red onions on hamburgers a lot, because it brings that feel, that pepper flavor to it.
It also looks good.
Yeah, it looks great.
That. For sauces and things like that, is there one form you use the most?
It all depends on whether I want a heavy onion feel or a small onion feel or a mild onion feel.
Ever use I've seen, isn't there a product like onion juice?
There is a product called onion juice, and it's great for brines and things like that because it's soluble and goes right in.
Okay. The onion.
The onion.
Our secret ingredient here today. Little Johnny's Rub. Did you see him?
I have seen Little
John
Johnny's Rub.
Getzinger has got a new product out, so I'll give him a shout out. I didn't bring the jar down here, but Little Johnny's Rub.
Good stuff.
Good luck on good luck on the new endeavor.
Good luck, John.
And we'll try and put the website. Give it a shot. Actually, it's really good. What a great product for him to.
Johnny's been working hard on chicken. I'll say that.
Where are you headed to next?
We're looking forward to going to Myrtle Beach over Labor Day. That's where we're going to pull the trailers in.
Smoke on the beach?
Smoke on the beach, Labor Day. Actually, they call it Beach Boogie and Barbecue. And it's going to be a big combo contest, KCBS, and a Shrine event. The Shriners are putting that one on, and they have a new thing coming out called the Southern Barbecue Network that we're looking forward to working with.
What is that?
It's going to be a new judging organization.
Really?
Really.
Is this a secret? Is this an
announcement?
announcement?
That's today's announcement, today's secret.
Southern Barbecue Network?
Southern Barbecue Network.
Maybe we'll have more next episode on that one. That's all we got here. Make sure you subscribe. Send us your great plates, and we'll show some here as we roll the credits here.
There you
Jack at GrateTV.com, Bill at GrateTV.com. And until next week.
Remember, think local, stay sustainable, and hug your mama.
Hug the mama. See ya.